shit!
The battery that keeps me awake. Reload under your control before I break. Killing frustration, have to do it all to survive the nightfall. When you fight against the time and you're about to lose your mind, it's easy to cross the line. There's no answer as to why when you look death in the eye. Either you live or you die.
What's going on, guys? Tony here from Rolling with the Bullin. So today we're going to take a look at some RV fails, and we're going to discuss what I think happened in these situations. I'll be looking forward to the comments to see what you had to say about my thoughts on the situation. So stay tuned. This is going to get interesting.
Shit!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the first rule here is never drive your RV through a drive-thru. It usually will not fit, and you end up with a situation like this. Tearing things up. You end up getting mad because you got an audience and you start stepping on the gas and even acting like a bigger fool and tearing more things up. At this point, stop, reevaluate, maybe even get some help. Don't do like this. Don't be this guy. Yikes. Ladies and gentlemen, your pets are just like children. You never leave them unattended in a vehicle that is running where they can release the brake and you end up with a situation like this. This is going to cost the man. And did anybody ever bother to check and see if that dog had a driver's license? Divert your attention to the left. See the SUV pulling the camper here? Here's where he starts to lose control, almost sideswiping the big truck. Speed, I believe, here is one of the biggest factors. Now he's at the verge of, I'm not getting this back. Here he is. Yep, he's completely lost it now. I believe speed is the biggest factor. Too small of a tow rig and possibly the wrong hitch setup, or maybe not even an anti-sway system. Anyway, guys, you got to slow down with these rigs and definitely have the right size tow rig to handle your rig. Here's where you really got to know how high your RV is and watch the signs, so you don't do what this bonehead did. Bad, bad, bad. Or this bonehead here. Ouch! This is going to hurt. Always expect somebody to pull out in front of you. I believe speed was another factor here. You see? Ooh, ouch. Well, that was some interesting stuff. What did you guys notice in that first clip there? If you look at the window of that truck, you know, the drive-through incident, that almost looks like an RV transporter truck. I can't really make out what that sign was on the window there, or that back window of the truck. But if that's an RV transporter, kind of makes you wonder, did that RV transport company do the right kind of background research on that driver to make sure he had some common sense, or at least some sort of experience to know better than doing stuff like that? Now, guys, come on. This is common sense 101 here. Never take your RV through the drive-thru. It's not going to end well for you. Even me being a truck driver, I would never try that. Even if you're able to articulate around the drive-thru and get in, you know, the little small curbs and islands a lot of these drive-thrus have, you're probably not going to clear the awning that comes out over top of the drive-thru window. You're probably going to tear that off, and it's going to be a bad day altogether. But the biggest thing is, if that's an RV transporter, I really hope that company has to pay dearly for that costly mistake and 100% replace those people's rig. Now, as an older rig, doesn't matter. It's theirs. Should have never happened. And the other thing, I can't stress this enough for anybody out there who's in an RV. You have to have the right size tow vehicle for an RV. You have to be very mindful of these weights. They're not there just for a suggestion. They are there to keep you safe. They're there to keep everybody else on the road safe. You have to use some common sense here, guys. And never trust the RV dealership to tell you what size RV you can tow. You need to have this information on hand when you go to purchase your RV. Because an RV dealer, all thing they want to do is get that unit sold. They want it out of there. They want you to take it down the road. They don't want to deal with it again. So they will tell you a Chevette will pull a 50-foot camper. It's just the way it works, guys. If they think they can get the money out of your pocket, that's what they're going to do. Be mindful of your rigs and what your capabilities are. And also, if you're a novice driver or never pulled an RV, watch your speed. This is not about hurry up and get where you're going to go. Take your time, drive safe, and don't be doing boneheaded things like hauling ass down the highway at 80 miles an hour. Half of these rigs are not designed to go that fast. If you actually look at the axles, they're not rated to go that fast. And vast majority of RVs. A safe spot, in my opinion, is 60 to 65. 60 is best because it's more rounded speed, gives you a little bit more time to react. But you also got to take that kind of, depending on where you're at. Now, if you're in an 80 mile an hour speed zone out west, yeah, it's a little hairy trying to run 60 miles an hour. I don't suggest going over about 70. I really don't. I mean, because there's just too many things that can happen, especially if you don't have the right sway bar system. If you're pulling a bumper pull, the anti-sway bars, they're not just a thought. They are definitely something you need, because it doesn't take much to get one of those out of shape, and you'll end up flipping over and barrel rolling, killing you, anybody else in the vehicle, or possibly even taking somebody out. Like in that one clip where the RV almost sideswiped the tractor trailer. That was avoided because of the truck driver. The truck driver saw it in the mirror, paid attention, and if you noticed, you heard the engine brake, he started slowing down because he knew the guy was going to lose it. Now, that's experience for you. And he backed off enough to give him enough room to unfortunately crash out. Couldn't find out if those people were okay, which I'm hoping they were. I mean, let's just put it that way. But that could have been a very bad accident. It could have cost somebody their life. So the biggest thing is, guys, you just got to really be careful out here when you're in an RV. Like I said, don't trust the RV dealer to tell you what size RV you can pull with your equipment. You know, you always want more truck or more tow rig than what you absolutely need to give you that extra little bit of cushion. Knowing the height of your RV is not just a suggestion. It is something you absolutely 100% need to know, especially if you want to travel anywhere in the United States, but especially in the New England part of the world. A lot of those bridges are very low. So you definitely need to know how tall your RV is, not just to the top of your roof. You need to include your AC units and any kind of vent covers that are up there. You need to make sure 100% what your height is. And they put those nice little yellow signs, and usually across the bottom of a low bridge, it tells you what size that is. Now here's a safe rule of thumb. Consider yourself 13.6. That's 13.6 is what semi trucks, that's how high we are. If it says anything under 13.6, don't even attempt it. Go the other way. Go the other way. And a lot of you guys might not know this. Buy a Trucker Atlas. One of the newer ones. Even this got some updated information in it. Some of the older ones will work. But if you go to the back of there, they actually have state routes with bridge clearances and overpass clearances there that will help you out. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's clips. And as always, be safe out there. Know your limitations. Know your experience level. Know what your rig can tow. Know how high your rig is. Never get in a hurry. RVing is not about hurry up and get there. It's all about the journey. Take your time, enjoy the scenery, get there safely. That way you can enjoy all these life little pleasures we have. Until next time, guys, be safe, happy RVing, and we'll talk to you soon.